Alright, hello, welcome back everybody. In the last episode we went to Interchange and we had quite a fun time with that. Then I basically geared up for Streets, because there's much to do on Streets. I did remember, I don't really care about the food and water thing, that's whatever. But I did actually remember the 6 markers I need to bring. We now have this magical key tool. Very cool, very helpful. I'm going to dump this, get a new one. I know it looks like we are very low on money right now, but just give it a second. Let's see. Watch this. We're going to go to the hideout. Now, not everything is going to be finished, obviously, but this actually might even give you a hint as to when this was recorded versus the previous episode. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. So we go in here. So the water collector is ready to install. And now we can turn water filters into water, and these are pretty good because they give like a huge buff and everything, and they're worth a lot of money, so that's nice. The weapon rack 2 needed to be I needed to restart the game to actually level it up. I did take the weapons off just in case. It can be upgraded again, but I need loyalty, like complete loyalty for mechanic. That's further down the road. I don't really care that much. The scav case still has another 16.5-ish hours left. Okay, so that's the max level or Hall of Fame. So I might have to back out of here first. I don't know what's going on with this. Maybe the game has to restart again, but you know, whatever. Okay. The rest space. It's max level now. Which means we get a little bit more energy. We get our health and energy back quicker. Not that that matters that much. We can get a library potentially. Although that's a lot of money and other things. But that's actually quite worth getting. The raid experience is really helpful. And the practical skills are also very, very helpful. The air filtration unit is also going to be super useful. This still has another hour and 20 minutes left, so it's not going to be done by the end of this episode, but it'll get done over some point overnight. And the solar panel heat, again, Peacekeeper needs to be max level, so we go to the Bitcoin farm. Okay, we get more of that. So once that's done, we'll be able to put, I think, 20 or 25 is the max level of GPs you can put in the Bitcoin farm, which means you get them even faster. I will put 2 of these in rubles, and I will put 1 of these into US dollars, so I can kind of work towards getting that 25,000 US dollars in the hideout that we need. Now let's look at that library really quickly. Where is this audio coming from? I think I need 2 of these, right? Yes. 5 of these. That sounds like one of the trailers. Okay, and that will take 27 hours, but that will be very useful, very practical. Oh, the booze generator. Here it is. After all that, it wasn't even any of the things I thought it was. Try to get through this quickly. So after even buying all of the stuff that we just bought, and you know, we still got a decent chunk of change left. That'll take 24 hours, but that's good. We can turn sugar into moonshine, which we can use in the scav case, as well as just sell because it's good. That's a lot of dollars we need, but I can buy 3 of these, and I will. And 5 of these, which are quite expensive, but it's not the worst. Now, who sells? So we need about 16,000, about 16,500. So how much is 16,500? So 500. About 2.3 million rubles. So maybe after another load of Bitcoin, we could potentially get that done. Right. but obviously that will have to wait for later. Okay. So I did actually modify this a little bit, and I'll chuck it over here so you can see the modding setup. You can see all the parts that are on it. This is the scope I came up with because I had it lying around. Remember, I picked it up and put it on a 416. I took some of the 416 parts off, including the stock. I have I think a Gen 3 receiver. I did just kind of click random things that look kind of cool, including this Delta Carbon in black, because I think the default is like that weird yellowy mustard color. Wasn't a huge fan. I did put on this lever for the bolt release. Yeah, and basically it's in the trigger guard here. It's a little awkward. I mean, yeah, I can kind of see how it would be kind of useful, but at the same time, it seems a little bit sort of overkill for what we need, and let's bring that in instead of forgetting and going in with everything I need except for the gun, because that would suck. So, like I promised, we are going to Streets, 8 o'clock in the morning, and I'll see you guys inside. Quick loading thing here. I didn't realize that I could click this menu and see what I was carrying on me. That's actually really cool. Also, side note, he does look pretty menacing. Anyway, I'll see you guys inside again. Okay. How does this look? It's a 1-4 times, and it has the backup iron if I really needed it to. No. I also noticed the flashlight on the other side of the gun looks hilarious. So, there's a lot for me to do. Oh my god, there's so much for me to do on this map. Well, we'll start over, we'll head to the right, and we'll kind of snake our way down. We don't have to do it all in one go. I'll try to do it as however many I can. Now, obviously, we're here to try to take out some scavs as well. How do I get to where I need to go here? Can I not get here from... Oh, I can't. Well, and that's why you should learn how to read a map. Some green, that's not ideal. Put us in... Probably roll around in full auto, and that should be okay, as long as I'm, like, very careful for my tap fires and things. Looking for ATMs here, I think. Yeah. Okay. Oof. Wow, that's... Is it really that bad? That's so much green. Whatever that was definitely an AK. Here I am running through the green. Okay. I still have to keep going this way. Anything useful? Some money. Some more money. Who knows? It might help us pay for the insurance. Yeah, there's somebody there. That was a scav, and I took him out. And I know that because the menu or the pinned messages on the right came up. I don't think I have any missions for PMCs out here. I probably should have taken a look at the daily missions I've got around here. Okay. Oh, I overshot. Oh, because I'm looking for the bank. Not the terror group building. Nailed it. There's that guy. This is probably the bank. No, this is where I came from, isn't it? Yeah, I was just here. Where the heck am I going? I can't go through there. Hopefully I can go through here. It's chuck myself. Oh, I can't. My guy's too tired to jump. He's too tired to vault as well. The right building. Oh, that's why some of them are red. Okay. That's a little awkward. One over here, yeah, it would make sense to have one in there. Oh!
Oh my God!
Ow. Chuck one of these on. This is not good. Oh. Goodbye. Oh, my arms are gone. My stomach is gone.
Oh my God, I almost died! No! I almost died!
Okay, first order of business. Fix that stomach. I don't know what he's using, but it hurts. Man, am I glad I brought the CMS kit in. I was thinking, well, I probably don't need it that much. I probably should have spent it on my thorax, now I think about it. Ouch. And he shredded my armor and my thingy, vest. This guy have? An RPK. This guy must have had really good ammo. Take that and back up in here. Don't need that. The Rashala is really nice to have. Don't need this or this. An MDR. Where do you get that from? Do I want this? Not really. I'll probably chuck it on the floor. But that's good because that'll we need meds though. Was there 2 of them? Meds. Very good. Close that door again. Injector. The ibuprofen, because this is worth a lot. What do you have? That has to be... that in there. Check that stuff around. That's empty. That looks like BT. Oh, it's PPBS? Is that good? That's very good. Yeah, that explains literally everything here. This guy has an MP5. Almost put that in the wrong thing. Honestly, I'm not even sure why I'm bothering looting. Oof. Like for food and water maybe, but... yeah, I'm suffering some of the effects from like... what do you call it? The propofol. I'm not sure what I'm looking for over here. Apparently on this corner. Might be in the building? Plant. What am I planting? On a box? To go down this street to that corner. Oof. No, thank you. Might be stuff underground as well. I'm not entirely sure the full extent of this map. Take a second in here to get our leg stamina back. Double checking. Go. Ooh. That's a scav. You know what? I genuinely did feel the difference on that that reload I did earlier. With the or the bolt release lever, that was actually really good. Somewhere here, what is it looking for? Just this? Beyond the red meat, part 2. What does he want? That. I like how so I haven't looked that up. It was just like, it just stuck out so much. Remember earlier when I was saying that I'm going to try to get as much done as possible, but I don't expect to get all of it done? That seems to be the case right now. I have to go into like this mall area. McDaniels. I wonder what that could... oh, way out there, you see him? I think those are... Actually, I'm not entirely sure what those are. I probably shouldn't have taken the shot until I... Ooh! Ooh. That was a scav. Probably shouldn't have taken that shot until I was sure I could make it. Oh. Somebody across the street. Here's me praying for these grenadier kills. There's one. The other is in here somewhere, it looks like. Here it is. There's a few things on the street behind me. I go back out here. Unless... Can I climb over this? Yes. Just so I can kind of disengage from that guy across the street. Plus, I might be able to get some food or water while I'm over here. Not only that, I do get a slightly better vantage point around. Be careful, because obviously the AI is, I mean, a little silly sometimes for looking around, but you know, they are crack shot sometimes, so I gotta be careful of that. Guys from earlier that were in and around there. Wonder where they ended up. Don't really want to go to the main floor. It's very open. Go out the street and to the left. Oh. Into this mall, perhaps? There is a very strange place. I guess that's not one. Hello? What do I have to do to this? Locked. Why am I not? Why does that not count? Oof. I need food and water. Fewer than half. Swap the mag. It's right here. What's the problem, game? Unless it's on the other side of this wall. This person is right here. There he is. Or was. Oop. Yeah. Okay. There it is. Because it was the other side of the wall. Straight ahead in another building, because of course. Shoe store. Please climb over this. Don't want to go too far that way. This must be in a random room in this building. Well, I see it. I see a random room. It's right here. I climb through here? No. Zippo. Nothing. Looks like nothing useful. So how do you get... Maybe you have to go upstairs and around one of the ways? I'm not too sure. Oh, this looks like the way to get there. Yeah, there it is. That door doesn't open, because of course not. What is this? I don't know what this word means, but it's maximum something for 99 rubles or pennies. I guess it maybe, like, I think rubles is just rubles, right? Like, it's not like euros, unless they take euros. Like, I don't think there's any denominations of rubles, as far as I know. What do we got? Oh, wow. I think that looks like it's under the underground somewhere. I know you're probably tired of me saying that, but like, think about it. Where else could it possibly be? Ooh. The back rooms? Whoops. Thought I dropped the mag for a second there. A relay, I guess. There's got to be something that spawns in this room. Otherwise, I'm not sure why I'd be here. Like, it can't just be like a random loot room, because that seems a little silly. A tank battery. You know what? I kind of get it. Get some fuel. Keep that generator going. This is definitely going to be a longer episode. Anything that I can't immediately get to, for example, if there is stuff really that's underground, I have to do this in another. I have to do it in another run. Ooh, there's like an SKS behind me. Oof, green. That's also 15 seconds. I'm gonna pop around this corner. Delicious sausage, perhaps? Oh, that's a potted plant. I actually thought it was somebody there wearing like a Hawaiian shirt or something. to go? Basically, right across this way. Of course. And some meat. Not what he's looking for. He's looking for the salami and not the dried meat. Also known as beef jerky. If you... Ooh. I think I just have to walk in here, right? Yes. What am I doing for food and water? Low on both. Low on both. Asian's delicious sausages behind me. That sounds very strange. I reloot these? No, they're locked, of course. I didn't steal anything, I promise. Trash, of course. Both of those things will take huge amounts of water away. Not something I want to do. Route deviations is that way, but we saw people there earlier. That's not somebody I killed. Oop, that is. Keep running. There's the finance building. I believe we're heading into this small market. Please have food or water. Of course, these are locked. Thank God these people who had to flee the city are looking for, you know, they're in such a rush that they have time to lock everything, right? Got food, I just need drink. Like, see, I kind of wish that those didn't look like the props didn't look like the items. This stuff I can understand you don't want to drink. No. Maybe the peas. The peas aren't going to be, and they get a little bit of hydration. That's good. That was really good. This probably does change. I'll save it for if I find water as well. You're like, why can't I grab these croutons? Anyway. Is this a reference? Don't care. Route deviation across the street. Where's it? Further this way. Is it the car? Oh, is it the light post? Lamp post? Over here? Yes. It looked like there's an underground. Oh, this might be underground access. Well, no, but that wouldn't work either because this is a completely different street. Route deviation further down the road to me. Although, again, I established I'm not here to get everything. I'll get what I can. And come back for the rest. Rations. That's good, actually. Oh, you're joking. Of course it's empty. This looks like a body, like a prop body. It is. Got some ammo. 7.62 NATO. Not what I would have wanted, but I mean, I'll take it. It's there for the taking, so. So many ways to get out from here. Damaged house to my, to my 6 o'clock. Slowly sort of scan. Well, slowly might help me spot things, but can also get me killed if I can't get to a target quick enough. Ooh. There's someone right up here. Ooh, there's a lot of awkward angles here. What? I'm just, at this point, going up here for no purpose. Other than whoever I had to fight is somewhere down here. In here somewhere. Gotta be over here. You know what? I have genuinely no idea where this person went. It sounds like they're right here. Ugh. Please don't shoot me. Unless they're up on the roof. Down there, because of course there is. It's gotta be a sniper scav. Is referenced. So basically everything on the right side is done. Have to go to the far side of the map. You know, I'm not going completely crazy. Okay. Can I go through this door? Please tell me I can. Yes. Open the door, please. Close that behind me. Ooh, close this one. How am I doing? Water and energy are both low. Sure. Two pyramid schemes that way. I don't want to run across this whole street. This is so stupid. Nobody on the roof. Nobody over here. So who the heck is shooting at me? So probably in that building, I would imagine, the Gagarin building. Okay. Oh, I told you. Go out mags and sprint across. Nearest openable door. Nope. No. Changed mag. Can I hop in here for a second? Thank you. One of the things I'm looking for. Is this the other one? Yes. Okay. The water and energy situation is not looking great. And I have literally been saying this the entire time. Can I keep this door open? No. It's fine. These guys have some fancy computers in here. Can I search this? Oh. Sodium. That's me. I walked into that bush. Or the tree. Whatever the little plant is. And basically diagonally to the left. You just, at this point, just using sort of cover. Oof. There's something way down the street in front of me. Quite a few things way down the street in front of me. Remind me. Yeah. So, the opposite shoulder thing, I literally never use. So I think I'm going to be switching some of the buttons around. For that. Nothing in here. Though there might be some food or water. Naturally, there's nothing. Come on, really? This is getting concerning. Yes. Eating this is actually better than the noodles because it's 5 for 50 instead of 10 for 25. So just a better trade-off. I think that's the boss spawn. And there's a few HMGs in that area. In which case, no thank you, I'm good. Here. I'm gonna cross the street. Yeah, even if the boss isn't there, they've got fixed gun emplacements that would tear me to shreds, and I have no grenades to flush them out. Because I spent my grenades trying to flush out other people. Oops. Any water, perhaps? A hideout key, I'll take it. And a propitol. So at the very least, we replaced our propitol. Not that that's a big issue, but it's nice. Okay, so whatever I'm coming up to, I have to plant and protect. Taking shots from somewhere over there. Sound like a shotgun. There he is. Okay. Ugh, I have to go over here. Not happy about. Yoo-hoo. Thank you for trying. Oh, that sounds like a bosun. That there and that here. Probably doesn't have any water in his here. Turn that off. Ding. Yeah, I was going to say this is probably unlocked. It looks like the store, the kind of store that would be. It's empty because it looks like the kind of store that would be. Okay. The building to my right. There's something on the farm to my left. This building, not in this room. Something in here. That's a game. I'm needing water here. Like, not immediately, but the sooner the better. In here? Can I get in here? Good. Those are weird statues. Close the door behind me. Something tells me this is not the area I'm looking for. Yeah, it's not. But I might pass through to what I could find. I loot this? No. Sure, I'll loot this. Might have something good in there. Try to get out of here. This is a big map. Yes. Apple juice. I'm going to unload this mag because it is slightly slower to load than these two are. Okay. I need to figure out how to get into the restaurant. Perhaps through here? Oh, well, that was kind of convenient. Pharmacy. We go back this way through this door. Nope, not this door. This just leads me to a bathroom. That door doesn't open. This way. Maybe I have to head towards one of the apartments. In here, it looks like. This is a pharmacy. Oof. Not this door. Not this one. This one. No. Do I need the key for this? Oh, what does the task say? Used to run a bar, don't need the bar. I had to find his place, but I can't get in. I think it's that one. Yeah, it has to be that one. Oh, well, that means we're coming back here. Whatever. Health is level 8. No problem. Well, this does look like a really hoity-toity set of apartments, so there might actually be some good stuff in here. Well, in this one there is not. Well, there's a few doors to look into. Don't know why I tried to breach that door, considering the hinges are on my side. I should have known that would literally do nothing. That guy's got cereal in the fridge, by the way. Or the oats. So glad we went in here. It was a complete waste of time. I go directly across, probably into that building. What the heck? What the heck? Interesting looking MPX. Some armor that I am tempted to take, but no, I shouldn't. I don't even know why I'm looting these guys. This is very stupid. Perfect. Okay. What kind of ammo do we think this is? It doesn't look like amazing ammo. We get some good stuff in here. Honestly, the core is whatever. Grab one of these. Grab some more grenades. You know what? I will double check. Yeah, BP, it's fine. Let's get out of here. Well. Ooh. Take the mags. I don't really care about much else. Okay, yeah, let's skedaddle from these bodies. To go across this street, but something tells me it's not as simple as go through a building. It's going to be go this way to go this way to go this way. Looks like I have to go through that door. In this building somewhere upstairs. Oh, so one of the things is this a reference? Hang on, let me close this for a second. Turn off the light. Something about pets. Pets won't need it. Locate the vet clinic and the X-ray technician's room. So, definitely in the right place, I think. Not the right room. That'll be this one. Okay. Vaseline. What does she want here? Urban medicine is just get the go to the chemical laboratory. Go on the road meat. We can untrack that. Delicious sausage, whatever. Locate and scout. I think that's it from here. Yeah. Time-wise, okay, yeah, we have like 20-ish minutes. Okay. There, obviously. Here, perhaps? No, it's upstairs, because of course. Not super common. You... Okay. That you see a place with like this with 2 stories. Pyramid scheme still has a couple left. Sausage, balancing is whatever. this I'm not going to worry about right now. One more for that. God knows where that is. Oh, basically there's not too much extra. The stuff in that basement though, I don't know what that might be. Is this a reference? In which case, we don't have to worry about it. Unless I have to do that to get the Kappa container quest. Which is obviously not ideal. Okay. I do need to... there's something in here. There's a lot. Don't get me wrong, I expected this to be pretty busy. I didn't think it'd be this busy though. Please tell me I can go through this door. Oh, I can. I think I was here. What's that? You have to find the other set of stairs. Or you jump through the hole. Like, I do vaguely remember this room. Purely because I'm pretty sure I might have seen it in a clip or two. There's not here. Here? Yeah, that makes sense. On this floor? Yes. Here it is. So what, I just needed to walk in here, or? Yep. Reference that one. Figure out how to get back out of here now. Jump through the window. References is got it. Route deviation. No, you gotta go out this way to go through the two holes in the wall. You go over there. Hole in the wall. That door's boarded up, so you have to go this way to go that way. Yes. I think I vaguely remember somebody complaining about this. Deviation. I have to go in the building on my left. Go in there. To mark one more thing. Duct tape. Ooh, where did I put that? I might have to eat that actually, because this is lower than I thought it was going to be. Okay. Delicious sausage, urban medicine, and I have to we'll head out towards the crash site. I'm not sure what that other one is. The other two, to the way up to the north. So I mean, we're gonna have to come back here for more scab kills anyway. Pyramid scheme. I'm not really liking my... Oh, I do have a couple grenades. Okay. I have to say, I'm not a huge fan of my odds when it comes to this mission to my right. The chemical laboratory, because again, that's where the boss typically stays around. Yeah, I don't know if I want to go that way. I don't know if I trust it. If anybody in the comments knows, please let me know if that's an actual minefield. Never mind then. I think we found out if it was a minefield. I'm not surprised. It's a back entrance. So yeah, killed by a mine. Well, we got some stuff done. I'll probably gear up for another one that I'll do in the next episode. Whoops. That's insane. I mean, the sign said it was a minefield. I should have known. It's like, this is a back entrance. There's no way this is not mined. Oof, this didn't last very long at all. About 53,000. So I basically paid for the insurance. I got some of these, so that's nice. This can go up for about 105.5. There we go. This is going to stay. This is going to get sold. Got a lot of good stuff in here. Selling some morphine, some Abdobos. Okay. Yeah, I'm not too, I quite literally walked into that one, so if anything, I'm kind of amused. Yeah, I'll just quickly sell these, or at least put them up on the market. And then I will end the episode there, potentially. Hang on. And go to the therapist. Didn't get that one done. A shame. Obviously the vet isn't. Oh, I have to do it again. Ooh. I thought it would have for sure. They've been like, okay, yeah, that's good. So that means for him, I have to do. No, this I just have to survive. So why does that not work for her? Whatever. Okay, that's fine. Skier, we got his stuff done, so he's happy about that. He wants some stuff in woods. Keeper Nana. Not sure what he wants with that, so I'll have to Google that one for the next, later. Huh. Yeah, definitely have to go back in for streets. I was one scab off. Oh, that hurts a little bit actually. I need to figure out what to do with this one as well, so I'm gonna mark that so I know. Back to I believe one off. That's fine. That's whatever. We will get this money back from here. We will accept our rewards for. Oh my god. Don't mind if I do. Is this good ammo? He asks questioningly. I don't want these. What is this? 300. Oh. Okay. Is this good ammo? It's actually pretty decent. I'll sell this off camera and double check everything, right? And basically get us up and running for maybe another Streets run. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode. It's a long one. Thank you for coming. If you guys like what you saw, leave a like, subscribe, turn on the bell notification, share with all your friends. Thank you to all my subscribers. Thank you to anyone and everyone that gives me tips. It is always very appreciated. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.